What's up, everybody? How's it going? You know who it is right here, the JuggernutKing here. That's right. Today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys a video game story, guys. When I was younger, back in my day, I had the option of buying my video games from GameStop and Hollywood Video. If you guys know about it, it's out of business already. Well, at least in my areas. Maybe another country has it, maybe, but I don't live there, so I can't tell you guys. Hollywood Video was a thing. It was here and there, close by for me, because me and my mom went there and we got like DVDs and like games and like they had snacks there too. This was such a long time ago, so I don't know what was there at that time. Or I could have got my video games from GameStop, and back in that time, I'm not sure about prices, but they were all like $10 with taxes, like maybe 13 bucks for a video game, just one, because the prices was low. And I'm not sure, I wish I took pictures at the time, but I didn't even have a phone, to be able to tell you guys what was what back then. But I can tell you this, they were used games, they were not new. Yeah, this is how it looked like back in the day. Like everything was closing already. This was like the most Hollywood Video sign that I seen that was clear, and GameStop was competing with them. And so like, I don't know what made me pick GameStop more. Maybe because they sold video games specifically, right? And so I wasn't into movies back in that time, but I was more into video games, Now I'm into movies and games the same, But back then I was into games more, so I think that's what appealed to me a little bit more, And so I was always looking at the GameStop options more because Hollywood Video had less game options, I think overall GameStop won, especially because in the future they ended up rolling out a pro membership, and that's what I ended up getting, and that's what kept me buying my stuff from GameStop, because literally it was only them two. I'm not sure about Game Crazy, but they ended up going out of business too. I wonder how their system was, Now I'm going to be telling you guys about the membership eligibility at GameStop. So it says right here, you can be 13 years old or older to get your card, for building up your points, and that's when I started around that age, This is how my mom sabotaged my points, guys. Literally, I'm not sure how old I was at that time. I was either 12 or I was 13 or 14, but I literally couldn't do nothing about it, literally no matter what age I was, because the damage had already been done. And I had to try to fix it without her knowing, So I was thinking to myself, how could I get my points back? At that time, I had 50,000 points, guys. And I'm saying to myself, I need to figure this out really quick, because once it's done, because I can't bring this up to GameStop, a month later after this is done. I was literally stressing out. You know how long it took me to get 50,000 points off of GameStop's pro membership? It took a lot of time and it took a lot of purchases to be able to do that, guys. And for me just to start over, it was not gonna be something that became reality to me. I needed to fix this problem, and this is the part that comes next, guys. I was literally thinking, I can call my dad and tell him, hey, can we get this fixed, right? And so he didn't know nothing about this situation, right? But if I tell him, he's gonna tell her, and then there's gonna be a situation right there. So I ended up saying to myself, who can I ask to be able to help me with this situation, So I ended up asking my uncle's friend to be able to help me out in this situation, and we both went to GameStop, and it took like 2 or 3 days because I came late the first time. I should have came early that first time, and then I ended up coming the next day, which was like around 3 o'clock because nobody was there. And so the GameStop guy thought that this was my dad, and I'm saying to myself, we're in the clear. And we were at GameStop for like a good hour, just like looking around at the stuff to see what's available. And I was looking at the Funko Pops in particularly, because I don't go to GameStop that much, but when I do, it's gonna be like for a purchase, And so the guy told the GameStop worker if his dad was available, which is me, and he said yes. And so he ended up telling him, okay, so looks like we can end up finishing this transaction. And so he ended up sending all my points to be restored. And once that happened, I was like, thank God, man. I was so happy inside. I couldn't believe it. All my points would have disappeared if I wouldn't have done nothing, and literally nobody ever knew about this ever again. He didn't talk about it with my mom or dad, and my mom and dad didn't know nothing, so it's like nothing ever happened. They thought in their head everything got deleted off of my account, and in my case that never even happened, because I was right there on point with it, and I rescued all of my points from ever disappearing, and I still have my GameStop account active to this date. And now I'm gonna show you guys this other side stuff that I've been wanting to show you guys for a while now. I have a couple pictures I want to show you guys, so let's get into it right here. So back when GameStop had this promotion, they had this elite card available and it costed $30 a year. I ended up getting it because I was like, huh, why not, you know? And so I ended up getting it, using it here and there for purchases, you know, and time went by and ended up coming to the point where GameStop said, hey, we're realizing you're getting too many points. And not just me, everybody, you know, because it's coming out of their pocket, you know? So they ended up taking it away. Just in case you're saying, hey, he just made that story up right now, when in the case, I saved this email from all the way back when they sent it to me that actual day, the notice, so I can make a video about it in the future. Because if not, where else could I get this picture from, you know? Unless I pay somebody that actually knew. I didn't know anybody that had a GameStop Elite Pro membership at that time. I only knew people who went to GameStop, and that was pretty much it, you know? Yeah. And look at my points right there, guys. At that time, it was 144,000 points. So now I'm going to show you guys today's website page, and I'll be able to spot the differences in what they're offering today to what they didn't offer before, guys. So look at this. So before, they didn't have a welcome $10 rewards, you know? Never. This is new. Also, I'm pretty sure most of you guys are going to know about this one. It's pretty new. It came out this year, I think, because that's when I started getting the emails. It says $5 monthly rewards. So basically you just have to wait a month and you get to use $5 towards any kind of purchase that you want, especially gift cards. I use it on the gift card. So if they tell you no, then I don't know, maybe that store is just picky, you know? Yeah. This earn 2% back has always been there, which is the generic points, you know? Exclusive early access is what everyone gets. If you have a membership, they send you the emails. I'm pretty sure you know about that though. I'm just curious to know, as if you were to sign up on GameStop email list, if you would get those same ones. And I've never done that, so I wouldn't be able to tell you guys yes or no specifically to that question. And now I'm gonna get into GameStop Informer subscription. This is gonna be the funny part, guys. I have another picture to show you guys right here. So you get a monthly magazine from GameStop at Game Informer. So it costs $15 a month generally. For me, that's the price here where I live. Look at this. This is gonna be the funny part, guys. So here by GameStop, I'm not making it up, so you can look at the picture I took. It says $15 digitally, and then you get that, right? But I'm paying $15 for the actual physical copy of the magazine. It's just better this way, you know? I think GameStop's trying to save money for the newer people that get onto this type of membership, and that's like not good if you want the actual magazine, because I prefer to see it in my hands, you know? It feels weird if I have it digitally, you know? And so I wanted to show you guys the price difference now to $15 getting it physically. Now it's $20 as you see right here. If you wanted to get it digitally at my time, it was $10 just to get it digitally, an extra $5 to get the magazine, you know? Oh, here's a good picture I wanted to show you guys right here. So back when I was playing Mortal Kombat like crazy a lot, you know, I got this email. I was like, huh, I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about one day, you know? Look at this. So back at that time when they were advertising Mortal Kombat like crazy, I got this email about this Pack-a-Punch controller that Mortal Kombat was selling specifically for the game, and it was its own unique remote. And I was like always debating to myself if I should get it, and I was like saying to myself, I can't get it because I already have like 6 remotes. I was like, I can't get another one. That's the only reason why I didn't get it, you know? But it was $10 cheaper than what actual controllers cost right now, which are $60. So I'm gonna show you guys this email now. It's from GameStop when I ordered my Ray Pop. And I'm gonna show you a funny thing right here, guys. I did this store purchase at the store, and I told them, hey, can I make the purchase here? That way you guys can send the pop here. And they said, yeah. And so with that way, I didn't end up having to pay shipping at all. You know, here's the proof right here. Shipping method, $0. I ended up only paying what the pop costed. So instead of them telling you, hey, can we ship it to your house? You say no, and then that way you don't have to pay shipping, and it gets shipped to their store, and you just have to go pick it up, and you just save yourself like a good $10 depending on how much shipping costs, you know? Yeah. I wanted to show you guys this because this is a pretty old email that I got right here. Another recent purchase I got right here is Halo Infinity when it came out back in December 2021. I ended up using my card and ended up getting the points for it, and the guy was so good to me. He told me that he ended up getting me the stainless steel box, and I was like saying to myself, hold up, isn't this like an extra $20? And he told me no, because they're having a special, so it's the same price as the standard edition one. And I was like, what the? Usually they sell that thing for more money, you know? Who's not gonna want that? And at the same price, that's a steal, guys. I was like, yeah, give it to me. And so when the game ended up coming out, I ended up getting the steel box, guys. And here's the email about it. And at that point, I had 224,000 points just from everything that I've accumulated, you know? And I haven't used my points yet. I'm trying to save them up. Now I'm gonna show you my last picture picture right here, guys. I'm gonna show you guys now the most recent purchase that I made from GameStop. It was a Doctor Strange pop, see? And I heard that they were giving out a special pop of Doctor Strange, and it's blue. I think it was called Chase, and they were like raffling it off. But I went to a Funko Shop store, and they were literally selling it for $100, and I actually saw it in person behind one of those cool glass stands. And I was like, man, I gotta get that pop, guys. So that was part 1, guys, right there. So in the future, if you're ever curious, I might be making a part 2 on GameStop. I'm not sure about what, but know that it's coming out.